So this is a typical scenario I'm running into from time to time. So the client has seen the final animation and decided that this drill, for example, here has to have a blue color, like here in the preview. And I was doing several animations here already, and everyone, so all the animations have this red drill in it, and I have to replace the red drill with the blue one. So how I'm going to do this without re-rendering the whole stuff? I was not re-rendering, or I was not rendering initially some pass or mask for the red parts here, so I have to somehow find a workaround to render the drill alone without everything else. So it's just keeping it highly efficient when it comes to rendering. So how are you going to do this? The first thing I have to do is changing the color, the basic color I'm having here for the drill, and I'm going in here just trying to figure out what material it is, and we're just going in here and just take a look. We have one, and on the one side it's this one here. Just duplicating the material, replacing it with a blue. This was already defined by the client, so at least we have the bottom socket here already in blue. And for the color of the drill itself, it's this one here, replacing this with the blue. So this is what we want to have. So how are we going to just render the drill without the environment and everything else? We just select the drill, going in here in the group, we create a new group, calling it just on another screen here, drill group. I have the same drill in additional in a later part of the animation, so this one here, going in here, and at this one as well we have now here the 32. These are all the items. What we're going to do now is we're creating a new group here in the shader tree. Here, where is it, a group? We're going to drag it above the base shader, and in the properties we're going to, as an item mask, we're going to use the group that we just created before, and inside we're going just to put the alpha, and in my case the raw and the denoised version. We're just putting in this group here. We're just adding a, since it's above the base shader, we're just adding a shader here, and for the lower shader here I'm just using visible to camera, so it's hidden by the camera. Another thing we need to add to our group is this metal part, because it's just lying in front of the drill. You're going to see later why that is. We're adding this one here to the group as well as in an earlier, where is it, earlier part of the animation. This one here we'll also add. And if you're going to take a look here now, if you're pressing render, it's just rendering the drill and this metal part here. As you can see, takes a little bit. Why aborting? As you can see here, and the same it works also with empath. And I'm just going to render out the whole animation, and we're putting into the composite afterwards. Just have a second. So I've got a couple of frames already rendered. I'm just loading it in here in After Effects, and going to my render folder. Where are they? Here on 5, I have a blue drill, just using the denoised version. Going in here, I have to, for the color management, since it's rendered in ACES, preserve as RGB, drag and drop it into the scene here, and we can see we're starting at frame 40. Let's go in here, frame 40 and frame 40 here. And we need to copy and paste the open color IO. There's nothing of interest for you, and just paste it in here. And if you take a look here, we have the blue drill in comparison to the red that we had before the blue drill. If you take a look here, before, afterwards, pixel perfect match.